So Mahoraga is still fighting Dabura. Now that itself is not the point. The focus here is the Dharma Wheel and Mahoraga's attempt at adapting to Dabura's existence. And beyond just that, I believe Mahoraga's adaptation goes further than this and is meant to end at the 84th spin. And there is a reason for that number, though first we need to understand why Mahoraga's adaptation works by using the Dharma Wheel in particular. So to do that, we must understand what Dharma itself means, for it has many interpretations. According to Keiichi Miyamoto, a researcher of Indian philosophy, Dharma originally means that which holds, or that which supports, and is broadly classified into 4 categories. In Buddhism, Dharma represents the law and order of the universe and also applies to the teachings of the Buddha. In Buddhist philosophy, Dhamma is also a term for phenomena. In Jainism, Dharma refers to the teachings of the Tirthankaras, jinas, and doctrines concerning the purification and moral transformation of humankind. For Sikhs, the word dharam signifies the right path and appropriate religious practice. The main focus here is this. In Buddhist philosophy, Dhamma, is also a term for phenomena. What I mean is this: it's natural for us, under a secular understanding, to assume Mahoraga was able to adapt to physical phenomenon because that's what phenomena tends to relate to. But Mahoraga is using the Dharma as his source of adaptation, and presumably is where the idea of phenomena comes from. But the Dharma is far wider than mere physical phenomena, as said before. In Buddhism, Dharma represents the law and order of the universe and also applies to the teachings of the Buddha. What Mahoraga is doing is to adapt through the laws of the universe. Existence itself is the source. And to make things clear in Buddhism, the concept of the existence is wider than mere physical rules themselves, especially under some specific interpretation. To quote, "For devout Buddhists, references to the Dhamma, especially as it's widely known through the Orient as Sakyamuni's Dharma, generally refer to the Buddha's teachings, particularly when there's a discussion of basic precepts, like the 4 Noble Truths or the Eightfold Path, as opposed to parables or poetry. The Dhamma's status is viewed differently according to different Buddhist traditions. Some regard it as a fundamental truth, or the source of all things lying beyond the 3 realms or 6 paths, much like the pagan Greek or Christian logos. This is known as Dharmakaya. Others see the Dhamma as the essence of 84,000 different aspects of the teachings that the Buddha gave to different sorts of people, based on individual dispositions and talents, although they see Sakyamuni as a fully enlightened being. The Dhamma refers not only to what the Buddha said, but also to later commentaries and additional traditions that various sects have developed to help explain and expand on the Buddha's teachings. For others, it's still regarded as the root existence of truth, or the path that truly is. The Dhamma is one of the Buddhist refuges that practitioners seek protection in and rely on for lasting happiness. The Buddhist refugees are the Buddha, meaning the completion of mental enlightenment, the Dhamma, meaning Sakyamuni's teachings and methods, and the Sangha, meaning the community of monks and nuns who guide and support those who follow Sakyamuni. And so, I believe Mahoraga is working through the belief that the Dharma is the fundamental truth of all things that lie beyond the 3 realms: desire realm, formless realm, or of the 6 paths, Deva, Menshuya, Asura, Tiryagoni, Preta, and Naraka, and that once he reaches either the 84th or 84,000th spin is when Mahoraga ceases to adapt, for he becomes the Dharmakaya. Now the thing is that if it is 84,000 spins, then it's likely Mahoraga can never fully adapt, for he would not encounter any phenomenon that makes that occur unless at some spin Mahoraga becomes independent from the 10 shadows themselves. If it is only 84 though, then it could be that Mahoraga finishes adapting as he fights Dabura. And once that is over, Mahoraga can't adapt anymore because he became an enlightened being, alike to a Buddha.